Hi Shakira, how are you?
Good, thank you. How you doing?
I'm fine. Shakira, can you speak a little Portuguese today?
Sim, eu posso?
Pode? Posso fazer as perguntas em português hoje,
Pode,
então?
pode.
Oh,
Vamos
legal.
tentar.
Legal.
Welcome to Zootopia.
A coisa mais legal em Zootopia é que todo mundo ama você e Gazelle é a maior diva de lá. Você já se sentiu muito diva, que nem a Gazelle, durante a sua carreira?
Eu não sinto nunca senti que eu era uma diva, né? É simplesmente uma artista que tenta compartilhar a sua música com seus fãs.
Você teve algum papel na escolha da personagem dela ser uma gazela? Ou você deu alguma dica, assim, eu quero que ela seja isso?
Sim, definitivamente participei na criação da personagem. Ela era um pouquinho magra para meu gosto, então eu aí falei com os diretores para colocar um pouquinho, para pôr mais um pouquinho de quadrão para ela. e também a gente mudou algumas coisas, como a cor dos olhos, o jeito do cabelo e coisas essas, né? Agora eu gostaria de falar de Try Everything, que é a canção da é uma canção que fala de lutar por teus sonhos na vida, né? Que vai também da mão do filme, que também tem uma mensagem assim positiva e uma mensagem que eu acho que aplica para as crianças também como para os adultos.
Sim, e além da música, você tem uma fala muito importante sobre igualdade social. Você se vê bastante trabalhando em cima disso também na sua carreira?
Sim, eu acho que Gazelle e eu temos muitas coisas em comum. E uma delas é que ela sente uma responsabilidade social, uma responsabilidade de usar a sua voz por aqueles que não têm uma voz e para representar aqueles que não são escutados, né? E nisso eu sinto que temos um denominador comum.
Legal. E o que você mais gosta do Brasil? Você foi para lá na Copa e foi em 2014. O que você gosta mais de lá?
Eu adoro a cultura brasileira, adoro a língua, é a minha segunda língua. Eu aprendi português quando tinha 18 anos e adoro tudo que tem a ver com o Brasil. A paixão da sua gente, o amor por esportes, pelos esportes, o amor pela música, né? A cultura, eu acho uma cultura diferente e única, diferente de todas.
Legal.
They're all sloths?
Well, are you saying that because he's a sloth he can't be fast?
Flash, 100-yard dash. Buddy, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Do you consider the Zootopia one of the most ambitious movies of Walt Disney Animations because it's a giant universe adapted to all kinds of animals?
Yeah, it's a good way to put it. I think it is probably the most complex animated film.
It's the most characters in one of our films. 64 unique species of animals, and then within that there's different. There's male, female, little kids, different costume changes. So I think we have up to 350 different unique characters.
Yeah.
That's
up
a
in
lot.
the thousands, so thousands of
Yeah.
characters. And like you said, the world is huge. It's a city, but it's a city with worlds in it. It has Tundra Town and Sahara Square and Little Rodentia, the mouse town, and so it's really a movie with many, many worlds, and it's incredibly complex. When we first started talking about how to bring it to life, we weren't sure we could do it, and only lately has the technology arrived that allowed us to make the movie. Because even like 2 years ago, we wouldn't have been able to make Zootopia. It's only that the technology is just now caught up with the storytelling that we're able to make this movie.
And we need to talk about the message the film has about equal society and about prey and predator. I think Zootopia is the Disney movie that most take it seriously. Do you made that because of the actual scenario that we are living, or?
Oh, from today?
Well, I think that we take our subjects serious, like you say, and we never attempt to make a message film. You know, we don't like to preach. That's not what we do. We don't try to take a intellectual theory and prove it before your eyes on the screen. We make character movies. You know, we make movies about relationships. And as we were researching about animals, you know, we were brought to this point of saying, like, predator and prey living together. If they have this city, like, how did it get that way? You know, how is it that animals that used to eat one another, you know, are now living in a city together? What's that about? You know, and to kind of examine that, we made our two main characters a prey and a predator. You know. And what we wanted to do was take these unlikely, you know, characters and have them become friends by the end, you know, and to stop looking at their differences and concentrate on their similarities and create this bond. And I think when you tell a story like that, you know, and you do it honestly, then people will, it becomes a mirror, you know, to our world, you know, and it makes it easy to kind of look around you and say, like, well, how is this similar to our world? And I think we live in a world that, you know, that has some issues like that, you know.
Oh, meus pelos. Contrataram coelho mesmo. O quê? Você é uma coelha bem mais fofa do que falaram pra mim.
Provavelmente você não sabe, mas um coelho pode chamar outro coelho de fofo. Já se outros animais fazem isso, é meio...
Me desculpa.
Nick is like very tricky, as we see, like Jason in Arrested Development, and Judy Hopps is like the actress, and even Idris Elba looks like a little with Chief Bogle.
The characteristics.
Yeah, and we have Shakira and Gazelle.
Yeah.
Did you work it with the actors for construction the characters, or it's a coincidence?
We start with the basic design of the characters, but really what happens is once we hire the actors bring a level of believability and realism and variety to the characters that just doesn't exist before. Like we leave it a little general before, but once you get Jason in there, he becomes Nick Wilde. He becomes Jennifer Goodwin became Judy Hopps, and their characteristics are things that our animators are they're focused. They're just watching these actors as they're acting, and they're sponges. They sort of absorb all these characteristics, and then they get down to their desks and they put it all together. And then that's when you see, well, that rabbit looks like Jennifer Goodwin. It's acting like Jennifer Goodwin, or this fox is like Jason Bateman as a fox, and it's like it's sort of uncanny what happens. And with Idris, and when Rich was working with Idris, it's like Idris seems like this big imposing guy, but he's got this very goofy side as well. And so we thought, well, this big kind of Cape Buffalo doesn't just have to be a two-dimensional mean tough dude. He can have a kind of a slightly goofy side like Idris does. And so that's what we count on. We want actors to bring a lot of their own personality to the characters, and that's what happens.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was great talking to you.
Não solta minha mão!
Não tem outro jeito! Temos que passar por esses guardas.
Carrie, para! Não começa com isso!
Já era!
Sabe nadar?
Sim, eu sei nadar por quê?
Bom.